Good morning and welcome to the Morning Blessings. It is an amazing Tuesday morning. Yep. And how are you feeling today? It is a lovely morning and it's cold, truly really cold, but it's going to taper off later this week. And we'll get back to nice, warmy, breezy. Hi, Loretta. Good morning. Fall colors and fall weather. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Lovely things are happening for us all over the world. Beautiful things are coming. How are you feeling, Loretta? Hello, Nancy. How are you feeling today? We'll connect with you later today. Today is the 15th of October. 2024. Good morning, Yuko. How are you feeling today? Connection later today. So, guys, look at our topic. That's the day with love. And then I put a little heart to make you feel that it's okay to start your day with love. So let's do this. Happy Tuesday, family. Happy Tuesday, Yuko. It's the Morning Blessings, and we celebrated Thanksgiving in Canada, Nancy, because Loretta is Canadian, Yuko is Canadian. So just saying, yeah, we celebrated Thanksgiving this weekend, and we had a really wonderful Thanksgiving dinner here on Sunday. And when we were through eating, we moved the chairs and we started table furniture and started to dance, and Kylie was leading the band and dancing, and it was amazing. We even danced to soca music. Even Bob Marley. Everything was going on today. We did country and western. We did everything. And then, hi Colleen, good evening, good morning. How are you feeling today? How was your Thanksgiving weekend? I'm sure it was fabulous. So we danced and we sang and we even did some Taylor Swift for Kylie. And Kylie likes This Girl Is on Fire. You should see her face when she's singing that Alicia Keys song. She knows them all. I don't know how she learns them, but This Girl Is on Fire when she's singing this song. So anyway, it was fun. And now it's Tuesday, and today our morning blessing is Start with Love. I came to you today to say start your day with love. So I when I say that and I use the word love, that 4-letter word is so heavy, because when we use it, it means so much, and it's so heavy for so many people. Take it on and it tires them, and they look for it everywhere and they can't find it. They find it, they lose it, they regret it, they have it in them, and it's the pain and the torment of love. And love can lead to starvation. Glad to hear Kylie had, she did have fun. So start with love. Start your day with love. Begin where it matters most. So now you see, I'm not going where you want me to go, do you? So I said, begin where it matters most. Where does it matter most? Where does it matter most? Start with love. Start your day with love. Begin where it matters most. So when I say that, where does the feeling of love begin? It does with us. The feeling of love begins with us. The only thing is we were so well trained to project it outside of us. It begins with us. I love this and I love that and and it's all outside. And this is just really, really, really hard for us to manage, because we cannot just take the love we feel that we start our day, we have to have it, and just send it out there. We don't even know sometimes where we are sending it, if it is really supposed to go there. But the thing is, love is something to be cupped. It is something to be cherished. Good morning, sister. How are you feeling this morning? So start your day with love. Begin where it matters. Where does the feeling of love begin? It does with us. The thing is, though, since we were taught to take the love we feel, the love we have, and just throw it out there, We go through our life doing that, and we throw it everywhere. And then it's not a boomerang. The thing about love, it needs to be seeded and planted and fertilized and watered and taken care of. But when we just take that love we have and we just throw it out there, it is not good for it. Good morning, Lorna. How are you feeling today? It's not good for the love. The seed of love stops moving, it stops growing, because it might fall on rocks. Not within the cracks, but right on the rocks. The weeds might take it up and chew on it. And that's why we have to be careful. Therefore, begin by choosing the very essence of your being. Begin by loving the very essence of your being. Begin with you. Remember that it starts from the inside out. But you need to keep some inside and cherish it. The thing about love is that many times we think is somebody we should love and cherish and give our heart and our soul. All of you here, ladies, all of you here, I'm not sure for Lorna, but I know all of you here have children. And you're going to say in some cases, oh, Tessa-Marie, I'll give my heart and my soul and everything for my children. The thing is, though, what are you giving to you? Who do you expect to give it back to you? Nobody owes you love. Nobody owes you the feeling of love, to bless you with it, to give it to you, to pour it on you, to put it on you, to have it coming on top of you. The orange thing. That sunlight is coming out of you, and you're giving it to others. But the thing is, because we love, that doesn't mean they have to love us back. And that's where unhappiness and disappointment gets in. We need to turn some of that love back into us. We need to realize, hey, we must start with loving us. And how do you do that? By actually loving yourself. By actually finding time to love yourself. Good morning, cousin. How are you feeling this morning? It is time to sit and realize you love yourself. Sometimes the children that we want to throw the love on have qualities, and they have personalities that does not match with ours. And because we have given so much to them, we expect them to give it back, and it's just not in them. We can only give what we have. All of you ladies here right now, strictly ladies, listen to me. You did not conceive these human beings by yourself. And you have to remember one thing. The qualities you do not like in your spouse or the person that helped you to bring that person into this earth sometimes will materialize. And it's okay. But there comes a time when you have to realize that love is being thrown at people who do not fully understand the power of love. And they have to grow into it themselves. They have to find the time to seek the love. The sad thing is, we do not teach them how to love themselves by teaching them how we love ourselves. Everybody learns by observation. If you love yourself, what would you do for yourself? If you love yourself, would you make time to sit and just relax? Would you wear the best perfume that you have? Would you wear the best clothes that you have? Or would you hide it for a later time that you have no guarantee you will experience? Do you love yourself enough to sit after a shower and take your time and make sure you cover every inch you can reach of your body and lather it with the cream that you bought? Do you love yourself to know what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat? Do you love yourself enough to choose, because it's good for so-and-so, for our spouses, they can eat? My husband, Brian, his lunch or breakfast looked like a cholesterol tray. It was strictly cholesterol. He would go to the doctor and his cholesterol was always fine. It worked for him. You think I could try that? I couldn't. So we have to learn that we must love ourselves. And it's because they can swallow it, that doesn't mean you have to swallow it. And that doesn't only mean food. That means insults. That means people that make comments to you. That is not going to enhance you. You accept it and you say, okay, you know what, God will take care of them. God is not going to do this. He's not going to take care of what he created. You have to take care of you, not them, and do not ask God to punish people for you. It's you. We have to stop telling God, God will take care of them. Hit me again, punch me again, call me nasty names again, because I know God will take care of you. Rubbish, utter rubbish. You have to take care of you. You don't have to fight them. I'm not saying you have to beat them up over their head with a stick. I am saying you have to avoid the situation that is going to make you be less than you were born to be. That doesn't mean because you gave birth to that person that everything they do is going to be to your liking. You are not the sole person that put them on earth. There was work. There was somebody else involved. So know that. But the thing is, though, is how to love you, how to make you feel good. It's not only about that thing called love in that way, but it's to cherish who you are. To be able to take a deep breath for yourself. To be able to take a deep breath and look at something that is awesome. To be able to hold the hand of a friend when they need you. To be able to just stand there and don't talk and listen to that friend tell you where they are hurting. And you feel the empathy for them. That's loving you, because you're putting yourself to listen. You're giving a little bit of your ear to that person. You have to watch yourself. If when somebody is talking to you, you forget to say to them, Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Birthday, or you do not remember and you just keep talking about yourself. That is not love. That is you do not care. You do not care enough, and you haven't realized that, hey, I need to express how I feel so that I can feel that same love coming back. Love is something that is inside of us, but we have to know how to use it, how to manage it, how to handle it, and who we give it to. Sometimes we have to hold it back from the people that are the closest to us, the people that we suckle, the people that we carried for 9 months free, no charge. Sometimes, just sometimes, we can do our best for all of them, and it is still not enough. And if we continue to do this, we will be making some affirmations to ourselves that are destructive to our own love. We will start saying stupid things because we are so frustrated. We are claiming that somebody's action outside of us is going to destroy us internally. That is not loving yourself. That is knowing when to leave it there and say, that's okay. That is when you can teach and say, you know what you just said to me? That is your prophecy. Instead of turning and say, well, you know, I don't want to say anything to upset the apple cart. Turn the damn cat upside down. You are not holy enough for you to always turn the other cheek, because Jesus, when he was mad, what did he do? Don't tell me he didn't do anything. He told them, hey, you cannot have a bank inside of the temple. What did he do? Read it again. He turned it upside down. He did turn it upside down. And when it was too full, and he is Jesus and he was on the cross, he said, hey, Father God, it's too much. Take this chalice away from me. But we let people pour their nonsense on us, and we keep saying God will be good for them. He's not going to be good for anything. Stay and concentrate on living a complete, fulfilled life. Do what brings you joy. You do not have to be a martyr to get to heaven. We don't even know where that place is. Nobody has given me a GPS to heaven yet. And I know the only GPS to heaven is inside of you. Love where you are in your life. Spend more time in stillness and silence and love you. Therefore, begin by loving the very essence of your being. Begin with you. Remember that it starts from the inside out. The most challenging thing we can do is to begin with ourselves. It's so challenging. Some of us can wag that index finger and tell people what to do, and we cannot wag that finger and send it to us and say, Tessa-Marie, love you. Tessa-Marie, stand up and look at you. Tessa-Marie, what do you love about you? Tessa-Marie, what do you see that you can look at? You know, when I do my gratitude, those of you who know what a rosary is, I have my rosary. And I believe the Our Father, then 3 gratitudes, the Our Father between each of these 10 beads. And one of the things I do for sure is make sure that I say, there's one time I say that and I might say, everybody I meet is amazing. I'm so happy and grateful that everybody I see is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. I'm so happy and grateful that everybody I meet is so amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. I am so happy and grateful that everywhere I am is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. With passion, with emotion. Because when you are doing that, you cannot be sucking on your teeth and thinking of how hard life is and how people are hurting you and all the nasty things that happen. When you are standing and you say, I am so happy and grateful that every breath I take is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. I am so happy and grateful every step I make is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. It's you. That is loving you. Every conversation you have, you see it that way. The same thing. It's not gratitude is not only for the tangible things. Gratitude is for, I'm so happy and grateful I was able to experience the sunrise today. Or I felt the wind across my cheek. And I am not asking you to compare it with somebody that cannot feel. Or somebody that's in a dungeon and they cannot see the sunrise. That is not what I'm saying. Do not ever say, because I know people out there who, no. Put the bricks on that. Be happy and grateful for where you are, and that will bring you joy. See the joy in looking at the fall leaves. Have you seen the variety? You know, where it is, the most challenging things we can do is to begin with ourselves. Yet this is where it all is, and we can make it come as part of us. Like you just see it, you feel it. We can move it from within us to outside of us. Love is the one emotion we can decide where and when, how to use it. Love. But we need to use some of it on ourselves. You cannot give love from a cup that's labeled love and it's empty. Good morning, Aman. How are you feeling this morning? So you have to love yourself. And if you cannot fill your cup of love and keep some for you, and you want to feed love to the world and your cup is empty, come on, man. You cannot love from an empty chalice. It doesn't have anything in it. But you can love for something that's full. And you would begin by loving yourself. Love, they say, is in the air. Yes, it's in the air of what you seek. It's in the air that you breathe. Love is there. Love is always there. We believe to spread it to others and we expect it back. Love does not work that way. Love works when we love ourselves. The energy of love coming from us goes out in a generous way, in a reflection to others. Amazing. So we believe to spread it to others and we expect it back. I love them and they do not love me. My husband does not love me. My this. Hey, that's none of our business who love and who doesn't love. Our job is to love ourselves. And if we choose to love others, love them. But do not expect it to come back. Love is not a boomerang. Because you throw it out there, there is no guarantee they're going to give it back to you. And if they don't give it back to you, stop saying, I did so much for them and now they don't do for me. That was your choice. We are supposed to do. We are supposed to give. That's what all of us humans do. Give. You have it, you give it. If it's your love and you want to give it. But do not sit there and say, well, I love them so much and they don't love me. It's okay. Everybody has their journey. And if you believe that you loving somebody means they have to love you back, then you do not love yourself. You're emptying your cup in there and you're standing now looking at an empty cup. So you see how the cup works both ways. If you have a full cup of love, you can pour some on somebody. But you have already poured it on you. You know what it is to feel you love yourself. You know what it is to stand up when somebody criticizes you and you just shake it off. Like Taylor Swift said. Or you say it's like water on a duck's back. It just slides off. But you have to feel it. You do not have to be angry with it. You have to be able to enjoy love. Because sometimes we use love as an affirmation of disaster. I love them so much and they don't love me, they don't care about me. That is an affirmation. You are instilling that in yourself. And that is why tomorrow we'll talk about affirmations for that reason. Sometimes we'll hear people say, I want what he has. Well, it is not their material possessions, but the energy of love most often we want. You see somebody spreading love, smiling, joyful, relaxed, don't give a damn, enjoying themselves, driving their own car, walking the way they want to walk, doing something, quilting, sewing, dancing, cooking, and say, oh, I wish I was like her. I want some of that. That's what they want. They want the essence of you. And that is how you spread love. When your essence of loving yourself is overflowing, others will run towards you to capture it. They will bring their empty cup and they'll say, fill it for me. I need some of what you've got. It's not your house. It's not your furniture. It's not your land and your buildings. It's not that. It's your essence that is so flipping attractive that they know they don't have it, but they want it. And I always say, are you prepared to pay the price for loving yourself? There is a price. The minute you step into the arena of self-love, you're going to get destruction, opinions, assumptions. They're going to call you proud and vain and this and that. The amount of names you'll be called because you love you. So it's not your house they want. When they said, I wish I had what you have, it's your energy, your passion for just being a human being. The way you maybe just feel when you walk and you hold your shoulders back straight, your shoulders back and your chest out and your back is straight. Or you have a smile and you have no reason why you're smiling. That's what they want. It's your essence. And if you have it, you will show it. It will come out of you naturally. You do not have to force it. So remember to step into the moment and love yourself more. Because nobody is going to come to do it for you. You cannot love me if you do not love you. Stop telling me you love you and mistreating your own self. But there is energy of love. Most importantly, self-love. That's what is important. That's self-love. I want the love of self. You are so joyful. I want the love of self because you are so joyful. Smile and love yourself more. So you can send the overflow to all those you meet. You know, that is an attraction, right? Smile and love you. What do you like about yourself? What is that emotion about yourself that you love so much? The more you do that, the more you will have. And then the overflow will go. You do not have to empty your cup of love in and starve yourself from it. And say, I love the children, I love my husband, oh, I love. And in the meantime, the one thing you need to love, you cannot do it. You have heard me say to you many times, you love your children? Then take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and love yourself so that you are healthy. So that they do not have to stay wherever they and worry what is mom doing, how is she feeling, I wonder how it's... No. Express that you love yourself. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. How are you feeling today? Love yourself. Because if you do not love yourself, you will not have the overflow to love others. And you are not loving them and leaving your cup empty for yourself. Then that is being stupid. And don't tell me God said to love others and forsake yourself, because I didn't see that. And if love is making you feel like, hey, I am fearful of this, I am fearful of that, I am fearful of all of that. That is why I always say, when somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe them. When somebody is incapable of being loving to themselves, why do you think they're going to love you? If they cannot, and you cannot teach someone to love themselves. That comes with, as you evolve, as you pick up wisdom, and as you realize, I have no reason to be sad. Why are you sad? Are you sad because you have regret etched on your brow? Do you know you cannot do anything about it now? Do you know that? Are you sad about something that happened? It is as it is. You cannot fix that. That's why you need to find moments to love. And as I said, I do a gratitude rosary of love, twice a day. You go on to use your 10 fingers and walk around your house. I am happy and grateful. I can feel the floor beneath my feet, and do not continue saying because so-and-so cannot touch the floor. Stop there. It's you. Love you. Learn to love you. So when you fool yourself, you're saturated with love, some of that love will come out of you and it will just fall on everybody you meet. When you start to say, I am happy and grateful, everybody I see is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular, you will be walking into a supermarket and somebody will start a brand new conversation. They don't know you from Adam or Eve. And they will start talking to you like you're their long-lost friend. The more as you're walking, look around you. I am so happy and grateful I can walk into a supermarket and shop. But you are in the moment. It is as it is. Instead of walking into the supermarket and believing and affirming and putting it in your head that the prices are expensive. It is expensive. It is challenging to make $1 go where it was going a couple of years ago. We already know that. So why dwell on something you cannot change? You know that, but you can change how you feel about, I am walking in that supermarket today and I'm going to find a bargain. Believe. Affirmation. Tomorrow we are going to do affirmations. I'm going to take you through the journey of affirmation. Because we do it so often. Job talked about it. Read Job. Some people only read the New Testament and they forget the Old Testament like it didn't exist. But the Old Testament is the beginning. Because I am here because a sperm and an egg met. The New Testament is the sperm and the egg meeting. Right? No, it's the Old Testament that is the sperm and the egg meeting that created the New Testament. Job said, the thing I fear has come upon me. He had all the wealth God could give him. But he was always afraid he would lose it and his children with it. And eventually it happened, and he was able to sit down and admit that I am the one that caused this, because what I fear has taken over me. And we need, as I said, read it upside down, read it sideways, read it from left to right, right to left, I don't care, diagonally. It's still instructions on how to live your life. So, love yourself. There is nowhere in the Bible it says to you, do not love yourself and love the world. It never said that. You cannot give to others what you do not have for yourself, because you wouldn't know. You cannot say, I am going to give love to so, and you're empty. You cannot feed from an empty cup. You cannot full my cup if your cup is empty. Spend some time and love yourself. I am not saying it's anything harsh. It's love the moment you're standing and you're staring at the sunrise and feeling the sun on your face. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge the cold wind of winter instead of getting angry at winter. How many years you've gotten angry at winter? Has it stopped it from coming? Ask yourself that question. It keeps coming. So you might as well say, well, I'm feeling colder today than I felt in July. And enjoy that. Because you see, if you do not love where you are and what you are and how you feel inside of you, and you do not fill yourself with love, you cannot get the love coming from outside. It will just pass over you, because you will not be in the moment to enjoy the breeze of summer and the chill on your cheek of winter to stimulate. Do you know a cold day stimulates your blood to the point it keeps you warm? Just like when you sweat, it's not because you're hot, it's because your body wants to cool down. And these are the things we must learn to remember and to grasp. In the moment, that's where the magic and the miracles happen. And we need to stop and love from inside out, not from outside in. No one can love me sufficiently to fill me. No one. I can love me sufficiently to make it overflow. So when you see me, you say, I want that love that Tessa-Marie feels for herself. And I can say, here you are. Have all of it. And this is how you get it. This morning when you woke up, what did you criticize about you? The thing is, somebody is going to do it, but it shouldn't be you. You should see the magnificent you. Holy man, I'm up this morning, fired up and ready to go. What about you? It's a wonderful Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to you guys enjoying yourself. Find something to love. Do you have sexy legs? Do you have nice legs? Do you have nice toes? Do you have lovely fingers? Do you have a body that just keeps doing its thing and loving every bit of it? Do you feel good when you drink some water? I'd love to. I love feeling cool water going down my throat. Love yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. Love you, and wonderful humans. Thank you for hanging there. Kimberly, Nancy, Aman, Ezra, Yuko, my sister, Lorna, and Loretta. Thank you, guys. And do your best today to love you more. Concentrate on looking for the tiny things to love. Something in your life. Do you have a drawer where you have your clothes in? Say thanks. I have space for my clothes. So have a great day. I love you. And I'll see you guys on the other side of time. Today is actually a perfect day. Oh, hi, Peter. How are you this morning? And how are you feeling, Peter? We're finished, but I know you all the way from Malaysia. It's all about loving yourself, Peter. So love yourself so you can love those amazing boys of yours. Have a wonderful and amazing day. And you can teach them how to love themselves. Each one, teach one. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.